At this point, in your opinion, what's the best strategy to go about investments? Is it a act fast situation, or is it okay, or is it advisable to wait and see until authorities in the EU have made their decisions?
Acting fast is not a good thing, and waiting for a long time is not a good thing. One has to be always engaged and understand what is happening and try to capture the best return, or the best opportunities that will give them the best return with the least possible risk. That is the key thing, because if you wait too long, the opportunities will not be there, or they will be there but at a much higher price, and therefore that will impact the returns as well.
Gulf countries, especially sovereign wealth funds, are still carrying on with investments despite the financial crisis, especially the Eurozone crisis. Do you think this is sustainable?
If you are talking about the sovereign wealth fund, they will continue to invest internationally because of the limited availability of investment opportunities in the region. Although most governments have been investing in the region in infrastructure and expanding their economies, but still due to the recent high oil prices, there is an excess. So it's going, to answer the question, it all depends on where oil prices will be. If oil prices continue to be where it is right now, then there will be some excess liquidity to be invested outside.
What do you think will be the best performing asset globally in 2012?
We really don't chase asset classes. We focus on minimizing risk, minimizing the maximum drawdowns, is a terminology that we use a lot. What's the maximum loss an investor is willing to take at the worst time. That's something that we focus on a lot, and we try to diversify clients' money. We believe that the returns expectations on the various asset classes are much lower than what they used to be 5 years ago. It's a tougher market. There are big challenges, economical, geopolitical challenges that are going to compress the returns going forward. The key thing is, how do you sail through these difficult times without exposing your capital into major losses? That's the biggest challenge.
We've seen a few international investors taking interest in Middle East-based companies. Do you see this trend continuing? And in your opinion, tell us about the region's viability as a place to invest.
Well, this is one of the largest growing countries or areas in the world. China, maybe India. God knows what happens in India in the coming couple of months. But definitely this region, with the revenues from oil, the $6 trillion that is expected as revenues over the coming 10 years from energy, whether it's oil and gas, is going to have a major impact on this region. And I'm very bullish on the economic side, financial side on this region, assuming a stable geopolitical situation. However, there are huge risks that are surrounding this region, and one should not ignore it.
Thank you very much, Abdul Mohsen Al Umran, the Chief Executive Officer of the Family Office. Diversity, timing, and considering the risk of every investment have made the Family Office into what it is today. Further growth is in sight as a number of families are expected to seek the firm's services this year, especially now that it has set up offices in Dubai.